awesome. Give it up for him. Oh. Folks, we got one more comic left. Do you have it in you? All right. Woo! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, bring it up for Tom Naylor.
All right, okay. Last, they saved the worst for last. That is awesome. So, who out there is drinking tonight? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I'm an alcoholic. I haven't had a drink in about 30 seconds. You know what the thing is though, people say to me, they're like, Tom, everyone talks about how much I drink, but no one talks about how thirsty I am all the time. You know, Tom was so thirsty last night. He drank 18 beers. It's funny the things you do when you drink a lot. I drank a whole bunch of tequila. I did a bunch of screwing all the light bulbs to turn all the lights off in my house. I just can't understand why I did that. There's one time I was so fucked up, I went to a bar, and I said, wow, man, I said to the bartender, this is a real cool bar. He goes, dude, you were here last night. I've woke up with a lot of ugly women, too, especially when you get the coyote syndrome. You know, you wake up with a lady next to you, and she's so ugly, you got to chew your arm off not to wake her up. Don't worry, though, I don't drink and drive. I only drive at stoplights, so it's all good. So as you can see, I'm kind of a little guy. You know, I mean, I'm not that little. I'm just not that tall. It's not like I can bungee jump off a sidewalk or anything like that. But you know what? I'm a little man. It's what little men do. I like to date tall women. I've dated tall women in the past. And one time I was making love to a tall woman, and I was making out with her belly button. I never thought I'd have to go up on a girl. Sometimes I just walk by tall women and say, hey, your hair smells nice. You know, I was a gymnast. That's what I did that was my chosen sport. And every time I tell someone I'm a gymnast, they're like, oh, you're a gymnast, are you a fag? I'm like, no, I'm not a fag. I just like to get dressed up in tights and do flips, that's all. My dad recently turned 80, and he wanted me to sell this stuff for him on a kayak. He wanted me to sell a kayak. And he goes, you know, Tommy, here's what you need to do to sell it. Take a picture of it, get the picture developed, and then you need to put it on a piece of paper and store it down at the local Circle K down there. And I'm like, take a picture and get it developed? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, first of all, I have to find a camera that even takes film, and then I have to buy that film, and then I have to get it developed. I mean, come on, it's going to be like the Antiques Roadshow to get this fucking poster done. So I said, Dad, you don't have to do that. You can just take it to, I can just put it on Facebook Marketplace for you. And he goes, oh. And then my dad asked me the other day, he's like, so Tommy, you know, tell me, how's your retirement fund going? And I said, well, you're not dead, so not that good, you know. So there are a lot of students here. How many students are here? Are there students here? Is there no students? There's a couple students. Okay, well, that's good. You know, I went to college for 6 years. It took me 6 years to get my undergraduate degree. And then it took me another 2.5 years to get my master's degree. And what I do now, what I've been doing since I graduated, is I work in job development and job placement, and I help people choose careers and everything else. And if I could say something to you students that I have, you know, just a bit of advice that I wanted to share with you guys, for all your students out there, because I'm speaking with experience, drop out of school now. You're wasting your money. Stop it. Who out there, who's in school right now? Let me ask. Who's in school? Oh, what are you studying?
I'm studying English.
Oh, great. So you're going to have an $80,000 degree and a $30,000 a year job. That's...
I have no loans from my age.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, you go to Zulu. Nice. Do you have a Brazilian? We'll explain that later. But I was lucky enough to study abroad 3 times. And the only thing I did was study broads. So, I think I'll leave you with something like this. I just need to put this out there because it's something I believe. Jesus died for your sins. Jesus died, and on the 3rd day he rose again. Jesus spent 3 days to absolve you for your sins. Jesus spent a long weekend to die for you. Oh. Maybe it was Memorial Day, I don't know. All right, let me end with that one. One more. Let me do one more. All right. Who knows what spelunking is? Spelunking, all right, it's where you get a little thing on, you crawl down in caves and you look around and all that other good stuff. So I started spelunking. I went to a beer cave yesterday. Thanks so much, everybody.
Tom Naylor, everybody. Give it up for him. All right, and that has been Open Mic Night. Now, as we know, that this is Marcus's last evening.